Alright guys, welcome to Cichlidscape, and today we are back in the fish room ready to add some fish to the 55-gallon South American nature aquarium. We've also changed this a little bit, and I've no longer got the wood coming from the left side of the tank over into the middle. I've actually spun it around and now it looks even more like tree roots, which was what my initial vision was for this aquarium. So we'll take a look at that. Then we're going to go to the fish store and pick out some more fish for this tank. We're going to take out the two Harlequin rasboras that are in there, as obviously they just don't fit with the South American theme, and they're going to go in the angelfish jungle aquarium. And then I'm going to pick out some tetra for this aquarium that obviously fit with the location and overall feel that we're going for in this aquarium. So let's get going. This is Wet Pets and Friends in McMurray PA. Not going to take too long, but I was in the store for probably about 40-45 minutes just having a gander around and making choices. I ended up making the following choice, which was the Buenos Aires Tetra. I like these because I think they'll go really well with the Geophagus redhead tapahose. I really like the activity, and they do get a little bit bigger as well, which might deter the geos from trying to have a snack, or indeed the angelfish from trying to have a snack. So we're going to get these, probably get 6 of them, and now we are home. I got the Buenos Aires Tetra for a multitude of reasons, and I also got some new plants for the angelfish jungle tank. Got some val in there and some kabomba, I believe. So we'll be planting those while we acclimate these guys. I'm not going to show you the acclimation process of these tetra because I've shown you the acclimation process a bunch of times. So all we're going to do right now is try to get the Harlequin rasboras out of the 55. I've only got 2, but I can't use the normal double net method for this, but that honestly went way better than what I ever imagined. The double net method's great, but in this aquarium, just because I've got the tree roots hanging from the bottom, there's really no point in using 2 nets for this one. So I was able to catch the first one pretty easily. I don't think the second will be quite as quick, but hopefully I can get that guy and then I can get acclimating the Buenos Aires Tetra. So that really didn't take as long as I thought it would, so absolutely over the moon with that. I didn't have to acclimate the rasbora from one aquarium to the other, as I keep all the tanks in the fish room 78 degrees, and I don't buffer any of the water or anything like that, so the pH in these aquariums is very similar. So now we're going to start to acclimate the Buenos Aires Tetra. As I alluded to, I got these for a multitude of reasons. One is because they are pretty active, and I think the activity level in this tank is something that's needed. They also get pretty big for a tetra, maxing out at close to maybe 2.5-3 inches. And obviously I'm acclimating them in the Bud Light container because that's just how we roll. Sponsored by Bud Light, love that. Another reason why I got these is because one of my favourite football/soccer players growing up was Diego Maradona, who was from Argentina and in fact Buenos Aires, which is where these fish are from. So hopefully these guys will work out really well. We're gonna get them in the tank and then take a closer look at them. So as you saw there, little tricky Tony just didn't want to come out of the net, but eventually he did. Once he did, all 6 of them settled down toward the bottom of the aquarium in a nice solid school. The Geophagus and the angelfish and the Siamese algae are in the tank. Kind of came to check them out, but didn't cause them too many issues. rather than the occasional chase, which is completely normal when you put new fish into an aquarium, especially with some semi-aggressive fish like the geos and the angels are classed as. So we're quickly going to feed them just to get the geos and angels thinking about something else. Maybe the tetra will eat as well, and then we're going to turn the lights off just to let them settle down, and then we'll come back to it in 2 to 3 hours, and hopefully the Buenos Aires Tetras feel somewhat at home by then. So here we are a few hours later, guys. As you just saw, the Buenos Aires Tetras are still schooling up. They've coloured up a little bit, and that red is really starting to pop in the tank, which is awesome. The one thing I am noticing about them right now is they tend to be schooling toward the bottom of the aquarium, where the geophagus usually are. I don't necessarily love that right now, but I'm hoping that tomorrow and the day after, as they become more comfortable in the tank, they will push up into the mid level and upper levels of the tank, but obviously time will tell. Besides that, I've not noticed any nipping from them, but obviously that will be something to take note of. But if you are looking for a bigger size tetra for your aquarium, based on the current looks and vibes that I'm getting from this fish, I would highly recommend them. I think they are really, really awesome and do add a great pop of colour to the aquarium, which is what I wanted. I do know that they can be a little bit nippy and eat some plants. So in this tank right now, I've just got Anubias and Java Fern, so I'm hoping they don't do a number on these plants, but time will tell on that too. Other sources say that if you keep them well fed, they will not nibble on any of your plants, so we'll soon see. And I'm currently about to feed them some baby brine shrimp, so hopefully those tendencies will be absolutely negated if I feed them good nutritious food like that. Obviously you can't go wrong with brine shrimp and anything live, because that really gets them going, and that might deter them from one, nipping on any of the fish if they feel like doing that, and nibbling on the plant. So time will tell on that one. If you've got any experience with Buenos Aires Tetras, please let me know in the comments. I did get 6, as they almost tend to be like cichlids. So I've heard when you keep them in schools and there's a hierarchy, and then they tend to bicker amongst themselves rather than with other fish in the tank. So I'm hoping 6 is a good number, but if you've got any opinions and if you've kept them before, please let me know down in the comments. And obviously we'll just come and make a decision in the next 3-4 days with this fish. I'm hoping that they work out, but if not, I can absolutely take them back to the fish store that I used to work at, that I showed earlier in the video, and we can exchange them for something else. So thanks for watching this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.